Hi, I'm Ashley Bullington, and you're watching The Warmup, presented by your local North Texas Geico agents in the Colony, Keller, Arlington, Flower Mound, Plano, and Mesquite. Well, everyone, I know we have a state championship hangover right now, but we're moving into basketball season. Cue music.
They're playing basket.
There will still be highlights of state games on this week's episode of Wingstop Inside High School Sports, but we'll also be bringing you hoop action. Let's introduce you to a few players you'll be seeing on the hardwood.
We begin with St. Mark's superstar Harrison Ingram. At 6'6" and 210 pounds, Ingram is a prototypical small forward who is already committed to play at Stanford University after graduation. Ingram is considered by many to be the best player in the entire state and has legitimate hopes of playing in the NBA in the near future. It's too early to tell if that'll happen, but if it does, he still plans to pursue a degree.
And my mom made me promise her to graduate no matter what happens with the NBA. If she could really care less about basketball, she just wants me to do good in school.
Another great player to keep an eye on is Manny Obaseki. After making a name for himself at Allen, he's transferred to John Paul II. His addition means the Cardinals are a heavy favorite to repeat as state champions.
I kind of describe myself as a playmaker, athletic playmaker that can score at all three levels, who can rebound the ball at a high level, and just make my teammates better.
Waxahachie's CJ Noland is another strong prospect who's already committed to play at Oklahoma. Though much of the attention is understandably on him, he's excited about the possibilities of what the team can achieve in this, his senior season.
I think this is the best team that we've had here in Waxahachie. You know, more of the complete team. We have this is a pretty special team, so we're excited about this year.
Down the road from Waxahachie at Lancaster is another of the area's top seniors. Texas A&M commit Wade Taylor is considered by most to be the best point guard in the entire state. Taylor is able to get to the rim with relative ease, knock down open shots, and most importantly, distribute the basketball to his talented teammates. And while every team talks about winning a state title, at Lancaster, it's become a reality as the Tigers are one of the premier programs in the state.
It's been a long 4 years. We're not done yet, but, the journey has been pretty good so far to me. I enjoyed high school. I enjoyed my 4 years playing for Coach Doug so far. And I'm just ready to see, what the future holds and what the end of this year.
And finally, the list of top seniors in the area would not be complete without Zurich Phelps from Duncanville. Phelps is the catalyst of a team full of talented players that includes Sam Houston State commit Damon Nicholas Jr. If Duncanville is to hoist another banner, those two will have to live up to lofty expectations, and so far so good, as the Panthers are undefeated thus far this season.
SMU just felt like the best fit for me, relationship-wise, playing style-wise, and just me being able to commit to them and knowing I have their full commitment. It just made me focus on winning the state championship. I'm trying to go undefeated. Just for me to commit early to them and got their commitment, it just let me focus on the season.
There are some really great players, and you'll be seeing a few of them on this week's episode of Wingstop Inside High School Sports. Also, make sure you vote on our Hot Play of the Week poll presented by Louisiana Hot Sauce for a chance for your community to move on to compete for the Play of the Year. Here's last week's winner. The Denton Ryan Raiders finally won that elusive state title they've been working so hard for. Their win over Cedar Park with their awesome season earned them our local North Texas Geico Agents Team of the Week.
Yeah, well, this medal looks and feels so much better than a silver one. But, my 4 years here, all the years I've been on varsity, we've came up so short. My freshman and sophomore year, state semifinals, then last year, we lost in the state game. And I just remember, everything that went through my head after losing that game. And when we came back, not knowing if we would have a season or not, our coach had just preached to us. And I just feel like everybody on this team has been locked in, just like Coach Hennigan just said, has been having one goal on their mind for the whole season. So it's been a team effort the whole time, and that's how we got the job done.
It means a lot. We have a great program that's been right on the cusp. These things are hard to win. And, to get to this point after being so close for 5 straight years, and then you throw COVID in, and then you throw beating Martin and beating Geico, and then getting shut down for 10 days, and then maybe having a forfeit in there, and then that didn't happen, and then beating Lone Star. and then beating Longview, and then beating Highland Park. I mean, to get to this point in Summit, it makes it that much sweeter, to be real honest with you, for me and for our kids.
The Aledo Bearcats also won a state title this weekend, making it their 10th state title since 1998 and putting them atop of the pyramid for the most titles in Texas high school football history, which they did by sticking to the Bearcat way.
Well, where it helps you is when you have guys like Caden, who's played in multiple state championships. Caden's played in a state championship every year, even when he was a freshman. And that's it. The stage never gets too big. I mean, you know, when they walk out on the field and they walk into Cowboy Stadium, that right there gets them extremely excited and things. For our kids, we've done it. We've been there.
Now it's time for everyone's favorite part of the warm-up, the extra point. You'll be seeing highlights this week on Wingstop Inside High School Sports, but we want to show you a cool moment between the Dodge men after their epic matchup in 6A Division I state championships as they meet to say congratulations. Kennedale's Baron Browning has decided that it is time to move forward with his playing career and declare for the NFL draft. While at Ohio State, he recorded 29 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 1 sack, and forced 2 fumbles and recovered 2 fumbles. The Denison-Sherman rivalry is one of the longest in Texas high school football history. This one runs deep on and off the field. But there's only one place that these boys suit up together on the field, and that is for 7-on-7. That is all we have for this episode. Follow all of Inside High School Sports social accounts to stay up to date on everything going on in the high school sports scene. We have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube that throughout the week will get you ready for the main event. Wingstop Inside High School Sports, Saturday on NBC5 at 6:30 p.m. hosted by Pat Downey. Thanks for watching The Warm-Up, presented by your local North Texas Geico agents in the Colony, Keller, Arlington, Flower Mound, Plano, and Mesquite. To get more information or a quote, go to geico.com/DFW. I'm Ashley Billington, and I hope you're warmed up for all of the action coming at you this week on Wingstop Inside High School Sports.